Regardless of whether you work a 9-to-5 job, are a professional, or own your own business, there are 4 key success principles that have to be in place to build a truly successful business. To start with, you must be part of an expanding market, and there must be a real need for your product or service. How successful do you think your business would be if you opened a Sony Walkman store in today's market? You must find a product or service that people have a need for today. Second, your product or service must be unique and/or consumable. Products such as soap, shampoo, and vitamins are used on a daily basis and replaced as soon as they run out. So if you're going to go through all the effort of selling something once, wouldn't it make sense that you would want those same people to buy from you again and again? This is called repeat sales, and when done correctly, can result in residual income. The third principle is timing. You have to keep up with the trends. Imagine how hard it would be to sell deeper in today's market. Sure, outdated technology. It was Mark Twain that said, "The secret to success is to find out where the people are going and to get there first." And fourth, you must employ others so you can get more done. This is where leverage comes in. You can only dig so much ditch in a day. But if you hire someone else to dig with you, you can dig twice as much in the same day. It was the legendary Andrew Carnegie who said, "I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own." So, with these 4 principles in mind, there are basically 3 money earning streams available to you. First, you can get a job where you trade time, effort, energy, and expertise for someone else's dollar. The majority of people today choose this path and spend their lives creating a fortune for someone else. The second way is through the professional marketplace. That's how your doctors, lawyers, accountants, dentists, and engineers make a living. Now the third way is to own your own business. That's where true wealth is made. 75% of our country's wealth comes from individuals who own their own business. This is statistically the straightest path to wealth because you're able to hire other people to help you get more done. This principle is called leverage. The problem is, it's hard to find people who care as much about your business as you do. The fact that these people work for you instead of having a stake in the company's success creates an environment of do as little as you need to continue to get a paycheck. If you've ever owned your own business, I'm sure this theme is familiar. In order for leverage to really work, everyone involved must be rewarded. For example, let's consider a real estate broker. A broker hires agents to leverage his time and efforts. When the agents he trains sell a home, the broker shares in part of the sale. And why shouldn't he? He trained the agents, spent money on the advertising, and owns the business office. Now what happens when you as the broker hire a real go-getter and teach him everything you know? Well, if he's successful, that agent will eventually want to start a business of his own. Why? Because he's not your employee. He's acting as an independent agent, but doesn't have any leverage to go out and hire people to work for him so he can make more money. You have not built a business model that allows him to share in your success and create leverage for himself. So, what if we approach this from a totally different way? What if we hired this go-getter with the understanding that we would share all of our knowledge with him and train him to become a broker himself? Now he is able to leverage agents to work for him, and you receive a small percentage of their efforts because, after all, you are a direct reason for their success. What have we done here? We have not only leveraged our time in training this new broker, we have also averted him from leaving us and becoming a direct competitor and training other direct competitors to our business. This way, everyone shares in the success of the team. As you can see, this business plan starts to look very familiar. Tell me, how many times has someone said to you, "That sounds like a pyramid scheme"? Suddenly you're on the defensive. Your palms are sweaty. The conversation ultimately ends in an argument. Well, let's look at it another way. Whether large or small, all businesses are similar in one way. They're structured as a pyramid. For example, a traditional corporate business model looks like this. The president or CEO is at the top. Below them you have your vice presidents, then directors, then managers, supervisors, and so on. See how it works? Traditionally, who makes the most money in this type of business plan? Of course, the guy at the top. So the further down you go, the less money is being made. No matter how brilliant you are, how many hours you put in, or how much work you accomplish, you will never be able to make more money than the guy on the top. Almost every traditional business structure is based on this pyramid model. Now let's look at network marketing. If I bring you in as my new go-getter, and you outwork me and build a larger organization than mine, you will earn more money than me, even if you're in my organization. Shouldn't the most productive person make more money? In traditional business, they use impressive resumes and seniority to decide who gets paid more. What does that have to do with productivity? If you bring more profits to an organization, then you deserve more compensation. That's what network marketing is all about. Network marketing is one of the most ethical business models out there. It is simply based on teaching others to do what you do, helping them become better than you, and sharing in their success. The only difference between the wealthy and everyone else is leverage. Either you have it or your boss does. There is nothing that gives you more leverage than network marketing. Is network marketing perfect? Of course not. Nothing is. But it contains more opportunities than any other business model out there. I believe that here at JD Premium, we take it one step further and offer the single most powerful compensation plan in the industry by knocking down network marketing barriers that are designed to skew the field in favor of the company instead of the individual. Our plan is based on the purest form of leverage and rewards people for their hard work, regardless of their status in the company. I invite you to join me for part 2 of this series and discover the groundbreaking compensation plan that JD Premium has created that is changing the way people do network marketing.